I feel like I'm just watching this. I'm not like really inputting anything into it, and I feel bad, but it's just like, I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Like, bro, like, give me more. Give me. Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Prodijet, and we're back with another reaction video. This time, Ren Eden. Okay, we just put out a Ren video the other day. I like it. It was pretty nice. Kind of sad, but I don't want to get too much into that because I don't want to bring down the mood. So if you want to go watch that, feel free to go do that. But as for right now, let's like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Try to get us to like 10, 15 likes if you want to see me keep reacting to Ren. And if you have any like requests, feel free to leave it in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. Here's some comments from the previous videos. And without further ado, we're gonna chop this up.
Let me tell you a story as old as time. The story of Adam and Eve.
Oh, are we playing
it
Mario?
It starts with a God who wanted more. God had just created the heavens and the earth. He had the angels by his side, but they had no will of their own. And so the autonomy to love or reject him was never theirs.
Ooh.
All but for one. The one's called Bringer of Light.
Bringer of Light.
Lucifer, Morning Star.
Oh, I know that guy.
Lucifer was the fairest and most intelligent of all.
That was a great show. I love that show. Like Lucifer. Like, I know it's kind of crazy to say that. I love that, but like the show was great. Actually, like if you want to check it out, go check it out.
He was the closest thing to God's image, and in his likeliness, Lucifer felt restless. He began to question and doubt God. He doubted the hierarchy imposed upon him. He felt God was arrogant. In his frustration, Lucifer built a throne that stood even above God's and declared mutiny.
Mutiny, damn.
A war ensued. God, being all-powerful, came out the victor and banished Lucifer from the heavens and exiled him to earth.
Damn.
Once again, God was alone with his power. Perhaps from loneliness, perhaps from curiosity, perhaps from a desire to share love, God began to work on his greatest project yet, a being that would mirror himself, the human. Two humans specifically, Adam and Eve. They were placed inside a paradise built for them on earth, the Garden of Eden.
I like how the
God
music
placed
video
a tree
is
that
being
bared
put
fruit
together.
that would grant anyone who ate it powers bestowed only to a God to tell good from evil, left from right, to live righteously or to sin. He named this the Tree of Knowledge. God told Adam and Eve they could eat whatever they wanted in the garden, but never the fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. And if they disobeyed him, it would be punishable by death.
Damn.
The basic way the story of Eden is told is that Eve was tempted by Lucifer in the form of a serpent to eat a fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. Convinced, she bit the fruit, she passed it to Adam, and he did the same. Suddenly, ultimate knowledge filled them.
That makes me think about something. Like, you ever seen the memes? There's like, how y'all say that Eve ate the apple, but man had the Adam's apple? Like, how that makes sense? But hey, that's none of my business. I wasn't there. Actually, I was. I was the first baby born. My name's actually Cain.
Minds, and they realized they were naked and felt shame. God discovered this betrayal and felt angered. He exiled Adam and Eve and cursed them with the life of a mortal. They would work, they would bear children, and they would die. The fate of a human. Now look deeper.
In the story, the serpent tempted me by telling me I would gain ultimate knowledge and that God would spare me.
Both were true.
This wasn't some great deception, meaning that Satan, in the likeliness of God, perhaps understood his intentions. In fact,
The only lie uttered in the
Garden of Eden was
by God, who did not end up
condemning
Adam and Eve to death.
death.
This could be seen as an act of
Mercy, but the sheer fact that the tree existed and that humans
were initially cut off from this knowledge.
may imply some part of God was afraid that if humans were granted the gift of perception, they, like Lucifer, would have the power to reject him too. The fact that there stood a beautiful tree that could
grant this knowledge in the first place
implies that a small...
I'm sorry, I'm not like reacting a lot because I'm just like absorbing all the information because I'm like, that's kind of interesting. I love hearing like people's perspectives on different things, and it's just like, it's very thought-provoking and like thought-fulfilling, if that makes sense. So I like it. I like where he's going with this. Like, I definitely want to see more.
God, supposedly all-knowing,
perhaps wanted and intended
the humans to
bite too.
In the Bible, Satan was an exiled angel of free will. Humans, are exiled
descendants of Adam and Eve,
also with free will. Not only have we shared a similar fate to the devil, we were also both constructed in
we're also both constructed in the image of our Creator,
meaning our behaviors, in some shape or form, imperfectly echo his.
We could assume that this kind of
God has his doubts,
But-
but as the most
powerful
Being in the universe
he has no one above him
to turn to with questions.
and no
This
one
video is
doubt by
cool as
himself.
shit.
an incredibly lonely and isolating existence.
I'm sorry, cool as hell.
Must only
Sorry,
assume
YouTube.
The common thread between God, Lucifer, and us is the desire for more, an eternal curiosity, a desire perhaps birthed from a seed of loneliness. If not, why would we exist in the first place?
I love how introspective he's getting with this.
Constantly looping bittersweet irony is whether gifted by some omnipotent God or simply a byproduct of billions of years of evolution. Here we stand in 2023 as creatures with free will, the only creatures that understand and define good from bad, creatures with the potential of a God. And what do we do with that free will, my friends? We willingly walk to the edge of a cliff. In the name of progress, we jump off the precipice. The empires we build ravage the earth. The natural order of things are necessary to survive. Any systems which do not honor homeostasis eventually perish. Our free will overrides our own biological instinct. We can take more than we eat. We can kill more than we need. We can
I feel like I'm just watching this. I'm not like really inputting anything into it, and I feel bad, but it's just like bro is putting together something like so like interesting. Like I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Like bro, like give me more, like. And I keep forgetting that this came out this year. I'm here thinking it's one of his old songs, but nah, this came out 2023. Like I'm pretty sure it came out a couple weeks ago from when I'm recording this. So Ren, oh my god! And I hear you're charting over in the UK #1, and you're charting in the US, not #1, but you're still like on the charts. So congratulations, man! If you're watching this, congratulations.
willingly create weapons with the potential to burn everything we
If y'all want me to react to that album, let me know. Like, let me know what to check out on there.
The most insidious and destructive of all sins. We put our faith in corporations who pose as rulers. We willingly allow ourselves to be led by outdated power systems ran by corrupted politicians.
Nah, facts. Letting ourselves be ran by people who did not have an iPhone when they were growing up. Like, let's be for real. That's the same generation that was out there. Serial boy. And getting away with it. I don't think I'm supposed to say that word. Serial unaliving. And getting away with it because they would get into strangers' car and be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'm with you. Come on, be for real, man. Be for real.
Noted dictators who claim domain.
And not to mention, some of those politicians come from times where, you know, people like me would never be in the same room as people as them. That's the times that they come from. And until their era has passed, it's always going to be. As always, we have those dominions of people that hold power over the younger generation, forming how they think and how they see the world. A lot of the issues of today will not be gone until they're gone. It's hard to hear. FBI might be coming for me for saying that, but like, it's the truth.
Over and open, I'm free now. We willingly elect the corrupted when the decision was always ours to build something better. We willingly create and impose separation because of beliefs that we are force-fed through our phones and television sets. We always had the will to reject these things, but we adhere to them as though they were the laws of physics.
Damn.
War, famine, pestilence, greed, these aren't things imposed upon us by an all-powerful God or by his demonic adversary. They are here because of us, not because of free will, but because of our inability to use it. We must be motivated to be better, not out of fear of punishment of an eternal damnation, but because the choice exists, because we love ourselves, because we have the power to absolve ourselves of so much unnecessary suffering. Take a second to be in this very moment.
Be the freest version of you.
How much suffering is happening all over the planet right now?
Literally.
How many people are dying of illnesses that could have easily been cured, but aren't because of the selfishness and greediness of humanity? How many people break their backs and reject their own passions to simply afford bills and food? How many of us crave distraction from existence? How many of us numb that?
Man, like, I forgot what it is. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be backing Palestine right now, right? So yeah, we do not support the G word over here, the mass unalivements of people, okay? We don't support that. Honestly, there really isn't no need to be fighting or like warring nowadays anymore. I don't know why. And I know that's rich because I live in America and we be fighting all the time because America likes oil and stuff like that. But it's just like, there really is no reason to be fighting. And it can get serious at any moment, bruh. And it's just like, do you really think that people are about to go to war nowadays? Like, it's not 1969. It's not 1942. Like, world's changed. Like, a lot of people have more free will. And you out your rabbit ass mind, you think people gonna support the country that don't want to support them.
Pain in whatever way necessary. How many children are being abused? How many people sleep cold and hungry on the streets? How many of us become cogs inside a machine that is destroying itself? How many soldiers have been forced to fight in meaningless wars? How many humans have killed for ideals they don't believe in or understand? How many people have died for the greed of another man? And how much of this was avoidable? As written in the Bible, Satan was not condemned to hell. Satan was condemned to earth. He lives there amongst other creatures with free will, who always had the choice and still chose their own undoing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our self-made hell. The bittersweet irony is this is a creation of our own design. I'll leave you with this. Consider what you have done here today. You have worked together.
Bro, about to give me a panic attack, bro. Don't make me question my existence.
A giant neural network, a hive mind capable of achieving incredible things. We have lent on each other's strengths to solve puzzles and decipher riddles, and we've done so to win money. Imagine applying that same spirit and determination to creating the closest thing we have to paradise here on Earth. By using the power of collaboration, we can work together to even the playing field for everybody. Our dystopias can become utopias. Our Jahannams can become Jannah. Our hells can become heaven. Right here on Earth. And this sentiment applies to atheists, agnostics, and believers alike. Myself, I'm an agnostic who believes. I believe in us.
What is agnostic?
We must do better because we can choose to.
Are those the people that believe that there is a God, but don't know what kind of God?
Thank you.
That was a cool video. I was expecting music, but yo, I'm not hating. Like, he really fed my brain there. Like, Ren is definitely a very interesting specimen, and that's such a crazy statement. But and this is gonna sound crazy, but he's Tom MacDonald done right, cause you know Tom MacDonald be screaming his political views like in damn near all his songs, right? And that's no hate against him. He's speaking his mind, right? But I like the way that this man speaks his mind because it's not imposing on other people's views. It's not calling other people stupid for believing what they believe in. It's not putting them down. But hey, that's just the way life goes sometimes. Like, I would never try to tell Tom MacDonald how to like say, well, that's a lie. I would try to tell him how to like try to word things correctly so that it comes off better, but it's just like that's imposing on his speech. If I did tell him that, I wouldn't hate on him to just keep doing what he's doing because you know that's his business. That's his way of expressing himself. Who am I to tell him that he can't express himself like that? Nah, that would just be my recommendation. I'll never tell him like, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Nah, he don't gotta do nothing. He don't gotta listen to me. Yo, live your own life. Be your own person. Live to your heart is full. Like, live for stuff that makes you happy and makes you feel satisfied. That's all I'm trying to like say in this world, because slaving to the man, living for other people, doing what other people want you to do, that's not it. That's not gonna be something that you like really wanna like get into, you feel me? So, hey, live your best life. Ren, I did enjoy that. I did enjoy that a lot. But if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. 10, 15 likes, please, please. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description. Make sure you live life to your heart is full. I'm Prodijet. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.